And now part two of Sara Carter's exclusive reporting on the fentanyl crisis in this country, now taking us inside a Texas DPS drug warehouse. You do not want to miss this. Take a look.
So right now, sir, we're in our DPS crime lab where the drugs that are seized from our DPS personnel is brought to this location where we then have our crime lab scientists. They do the drug analysis on these drugs. And approximately, just when we're talking about various drugs, marijuana, cocaine, heroin, methamphetamine, and some fentanyl, there's approximately well over, maybe a little over 20,000 pounds of different drugs that are here in this facility right now.
In this facility alone. So how much would that be worth possibly on the street? Do we have an idea?
You're talking tens of millions of dollars as far as the value of these drugs that are in this facility right now.
And some of the biggest issues, I think, facing our nation right now. And that's a crisis of fentanyl.
You're right on point. So that's what we're seeing, these counterfeit pills that are being manufactured by the drug trafficking organizations. We know that the precursors are coming from China into Mexico, and once the cartels get a hold of those precursors, they then synthesize and manufacture that drug and then move it across into our states. And that's what we're seeing now with these counterfeit pills. And again, it's affecting everyone. It's killing thousands of Americans because a lot of these individuals do not know what kind of drugs they're ingesting when it comes to these pills.
No, I've had the opportunity to talk to parents whose children have taken a pill at a party.
Right.
They were not known drug addicts. Their kids did not use drugs regularly. Maybe it was a recreational one-time use, and they've died.
Yes, and that's one thing that's very important as a father, and of course those that have family. We need to educate and spread this awareness to our children, to our family, to our friends about this lethal drug that's coming across, because it's killing thousands of Americans. And those young adults that are in colleges right now that are being presented with these pills that they may think is some type of pain medication or some type of stimulant to keep them awake. Whatever the case is, the fact of the matter is that these counterfeit pills are killing thousands of Americans, and they're not aware of what they're ingesting. But again, it's all falling back into these lax border policies, the fact that the federal government is not taking any action at all whatsoever, and they're allowing these drug trafficking organizations to profit off of this current illegal immigrants that are coming across, but also the drugs that are coming across. And they're not taking any action whatsoever to safeguard Americans and to safeguard the border. And that's why we continue to step in and take action so we can safeguard our Texans and also the rest of the country.
Sara Carter joins us now, investigative reporter. I went into a drug warehouse years ago when I've been down to the border like you have been many times, about 14 times. And when I saw this warehouse, first, if you can get through the stench of it, it's floor to ceiling drugs. The difference with fentanyl is, you pointed it out last night, if you got, a grain of salt, 2 grains of salt maximum, it'll kill a 250-pound man.
Correct. Correct. And that's what the law enforcement officials here in Texas and across the country, as well as those that worked in the crime labs last night, were trying to send out the warning. And parents are also sending out that warning, Sean. So many parents that have lost their children, over 93,000 overdoses and deaths last year. And I've heard, according to the coroner in Franklin County, Ohio, those numbers are far exceeded this year in 2021. So they're very, very concerned. China and the Mexican cartels remain the major players. They are the primary distributors of illicit fentanyl in the United States. And the pills, Sean, look identical to the pills that are prescribed by a regular doctor. So you would see an Oxycontin or a fentanyl like I saw at the crime lab. It would look exactly like the pills that are prescribed. So no one can tell the difference. And this is what parents and law enforcement officials want people to know across the country. Talk to your children. Talk to your friends. Talk to your family. Let them know that if you take a pill that is not prescribed by your doctor, you are literally playing Russian roulette with your life. These are poison and people are dying.
And you know what? It's happening. It's the #1 killer of people, 18 to 34 in the country right now.
Right. It's a tragedy.
It's a tragedy, and it's also preventable. Anyway, great reporting. We'll have part 3 tomorrow night. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.